Well, hi, boys and girls. It's me, Debbie Fry, and today is Holy Thursday. Today is the day that we celebrate the Last Supper. It was Jesus' last night on earth before he died, and he spent it with those closest to him, celebrating the feast of Passover. And even though it was the Last Supper, it was also the first Eucharist, because that night was the night that Jesus celebrated the very first Mass. And during the Last Supper, Jesus also did something that was pretty surprising. He surprised his friends because he got up from the table and he went and put a towel around his waist and he filled a bowl full of water and he went from each one of his friends and he washed their feet. Now that might seem like a strange thing to do, but it wasn't strange to them at all. You have to remember that they lived in the desert and they wore sandals, so their feet were often very sandy and dusty. If you've ever been to the beach, you know what that feels like to have sand between your toes. And so, as an act of love and an act of service, Jesus went to each one of his friends and he washed their feet. He washed all the dust and the dirt off of their feet with warm water, and then he dried them off with a towel. And he did this as an act of love and kindness for his friends. He also did it as a way of setting an example for all of us. So boys and girls, I have a special challenge for you and your whole family this Holy Thursday. I want you to do an activity that reminds us of Jesus' act of love and service. And that's going to involve you serving the people in your house. Now, during COVID-19, I don't know if your house is anything like my house, but it can be kind of difficult to not get on each other's nerves after we've been together for so much time and for so long. So I think that Holy Thursday is a perfect opportunity to make an extra commitment to loving and serving those who are closest to us. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I've added in the comment section a link to a coloring sheet of some feet. And I want you to color those feet, and then I want you to tape them to the inside of a bowl, just like I did, okay? So I hope you can see that. I hope you can see what that's gonna look like. And then, boys and girls, I want you and your family to fill your bowl with acts of love and service for each other. And let me explain what I mean. So let's say you notice that your little sister forgot to make her bed this morning. You could make her bed for her. And then what I would want you to do is I would want you to take a piece of paper. In my family, we're going to be using these blue pieces of paper. This is just gift wrapping paper I had, but you can use any kind of paper you have available in your house. And you're going to write, "I made my sister's bed." And then you're going to fold it up or crumple it up. And I want you to put it in the bowl. And I want everyone in your family to be finding ways that you can serve, doing it in secret, and then writing it down and putting it in the bowl. So let's say you know your mom is really stressed out. She is learning how to do her job at home via Zoom, and she's also got to figure out how to homeschool you so you can stay on top of your schoolwork. And maybe she's also worried about your finances. One of the greatest things you could do for your mom is pray for her or say a rosary for her. And if you do, again, take a blue piece of paper like this, write it down, fold it up, and put it in the bowl. And I really want you guys to focus on this over the next few days during Holy Week. And what we're going to do in my family is after Easter supper on Sunday, that's when we're going to go through the bowl and we're going to open up all the pieces of paper. And we're going to do that as a special way of honoring Holy Week. So I invite you to do this. And the link is going to be in the comments section. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I will be posting more videos in the coming days and weeks, and I wouldn't want you to miss any. There's also another coloring sheet there from Flaum Publishing. It's called Domestic Church, and it means that our families are like a church too, and that we are to be church for each other. So there's a great coloring sheet there that I think with this exercise of the bowl, I think is a great opportunity for you and your family to think about how we are called to be church for each other, especially now while we're quarantined together. So that's all for now, boys and girls. I'll be back tomorrow with another video for Good Friday. Until then, be safe, be well, and peace be with you. Bye for now.